Good morning, good morning. It is the 18th of February at 20 to 12. And I figured it's finally time that I actually do some uploads to YouTube. On my analysis, please note that this is just my personal opinion of what's going on in the markets and is in no way financial advice. If anything, I am just using these recordings as a way in which to track my analysis and to improve upon them as I progress through this journey in becoming a professional retail trader. So, that being said, let's get into the analysis. I'm not going to be doing all the pairs today, just the ones which I have marked off for the week. So, let's look at the intraday strategy for US tech. So, NAS 100 first. What we can see from a long term time frame is that the pair has been in a bit of a consolidation phase, finding support at 20,700 or right about in that region. Strong wick rejections there on the daily. Um, so it did peak initially on the 17th of Jan at 22,100. However, we can see that the pair has broken through that with very minimal momentum. Now, pair is in a bit of a bullish phase, as we can see, it has pushed off that support and has continued to make strides moving higher since the 3rd of Feb 2025. RSI is between 50 and 70, which means that the bullish momentum is in full effect. Moving down into the 4-hour time frame, we can see this a little bit more clearly where we have our higher lows as well as our higher highs. Our previous higher low being here at 21,400. I have marked off this level at 21,350 for now. I did note a wick before I carry on there. The RSI is in a bit of an overextended region, but is nowhere close to the 85, which is where I would have expected pullbacks to happen. I do note that it is in that overextended and there is a need for a correction sometime soon. Now, that being said, that need for the correction, I have noticed a rising bearish wedge formation. A bearish rising wedge formation, rather, I should say. This wedge has been broken. I do note the RSI divergence here, where it did tap into the overextended region, did continue to make highs, but I do expect a significant drop in the short term. That drop will allow us to look for long entries in the short term once the drop takes place. Now, excuse me, I just stumbled over my thoughts there a little bit. But what I was just trying to elaborate on is I do expect price to fall. I don't expect it to fall all the way down to the beginning of this wedge, but I do expect it to at least come down here to this 21,818 region. I do note that the resistance at 22,100 has been broken. However, it has not been broken with an extreme amount of volume or momentum. So I do think that the price can break back below this towards that 21,800. At 21,800, seeing the three touches that I have here, as well as the bullish push that did take place with the break and retest, I do think there's validity to this, added with added confluence of the bullish trend line, which was present on the higher time frame analysis, where we have 1, 2, 3 touches. So for the moment, I'll be looking for this pair to go short. I would be scalping it all the way down to that 21,800 region. But however, I need to see the bears take control. That being said, on the 15-minute, we can see that there is some movement that is taking place, but it isn't enough for me to say, hey, the bulls are in control. So I would be analyzing from the 1-hour time frame, looking for a major bearish engulfing chart pattern or candlestick that will then inform me that I can start looking for these shorts all the way down to that 21,800 region. Moving on to gold. So gold's been my primary source of income, or my primary source of trade, seeing how bullish it was for the longest period of time. So made some good money all the way up until there. Not really looking for long-term trades, was just taking intraday trades, but nonetheless, beautiful, beautiful patterns were forming. Beautiful patterns. beautiful structure in terms of higher lows, higher lows, and higher highs. Stunning stuff. However, we have noted that it seems to have run out of a bit of steam. It is tapped out at this resistance level of 2935, and we are currently in a bit of a consolidation phase, finding support at 2881. Now, I'm going to take this out. Yeah, so now with that consolidation phase, it is a broad range consolidation, but it does make me a bit nervous to try and scalp opportunities off this. It's the directional bias of gold is currently under scrutiny. I do see that we've tapped the support and we are moving upwards, so I would look at my resistance at 2935, looking to take buys all the way up there. But remember, these are very risky buys, so we would be looking for scalps with high lot sizes to capitalize on that short term movement. That being said, my bias is still very much bullish because the structure is still very much intact. However, a break below this 2882 level or even this 2854 level will mean that the bears have kicked in. I do see somewhat of structure here where the bulls can find stability again. However, it's only been tested once. So right now, still looking for longs. Longs are in play. We can see that based on the 1 hour, there is bullish momentum. However, again, it's going to be a scalp in the short term. Okay, let's take a look at the other pairs. So Euro USD, very much bearish for a long period of time with the dollar in control. That being said, we did have a double bottom formation here, and the euro has been seeing some strength in the short term. Now, with the euro seeing strength, we still have a very strong resistance line here at 1.05200, and price has tapped into that level, and we look like we may be in a bit of a short play right now. We have not tapped that level for the third time. I do think price can move back up to this level before moving down. However, for the time being, it seems that we are in a bit of a retracement play. There may be an opportunity to look for a long position to that 1.05200 level. But for now, I actually am going to wait for that candlestick pattern to present itself to actually tell me that the bulls are still in control. A break below this level here at 1.04530 may indicate that the bears are in control, but I still have a trend line support running here where I could find confluence at a later stage, potentially at this level of significance right here. We can see we had 3 touches, and it does mean that bears are bulls are in this area, buyers are in this area, and we could see a push off from there. So short term, looking for longs. Long term, would like to see a retracement before a push above that 1.05200 level. So I'll be looking to trade it to the 1.05200 level, wait to see how price reacts to said level, and then do another analysis from there. So also Euro JPY has been pretty good to me of recent. Just taking a look at the daily, we can see that the price is very much moving in a bit of a broad range consolidation, but we do have a bearish resistance trend line that is present with a support level at 155.569. Currently, looking at the daily, the pair is moving bearish. I didn't tap into that resistance level yet, which is not to say concerning, but I do think that price does have an ability to move up. So I'll be trading shorts extremely cautiously here. Now looking at the 4 hour, we can see very much bearish structure. We do have a bearish trend line in play, not even a bearish channel, just a bearish trend line. And if we were to look at the candlestick patterns, we can see resistance at this level. So going into the 1 hour, we can see resistance right here at 159.177, which was a break and retest zone. The reason why is because we have this level here, which was support, 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 broke below, and our price is testing the wick right there. So I would be looking for a short somewhere here. I would probably go into 15-minute to 5-minute to find said short. I thought that was an opportunity, but I did not take it. So we can actually delete that for now. Coming back into 15-minute, we can see strong bearish engulfing candle right there. However, we were not provided with a confirmation candle, which is why I was skeptical of taking the trade. I do see 3 red closes here on the 15-minute. However, again, that would have been my signal and then followed by confirmation. We did not get the confirmation. Seem to be finding some support here. So I would like to see either a clean break off this level at 158,838, or even looking at my looking at my intraday strategy, I like to look at the 50% retracement of the 1 hour candlestick. This is based on ROX FX technique that I'm still learning to perfect, and I don't actually trade that often. But when there's an opportunity, there's an opportunity. So I would like to see a retest of that 50% retracement level right there. If I don't get that 50% retracement level, I would wait to see a chart pattern or candlestick pattern forming at the close of the previous 1 hour bearish candlestick, which will then confirm my entry for a short trade. I would have to confirm stop losses once the trade is in play, depending on which level it settles on, obviously. Yeah, but for the time being, I would say the safest bet would be above that 159,200 level, looking to take a lot size, depending on your account size, risking 2%. So my lot size would probably be around 0.03, 0.04, to fully maximize a 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so that is AUD, Euro JPY. AUD USD. So the reason why I'm looking at this pair now, we know that USD is kind of weak at the moment. We have a beautiful trend line to trade with here. And we can see that AUD is very much in control. Now, we can see opportunities in play. We have, okay, it's choppy, but we do have bulls in control. But in terms of entry opportunities on that 15-minute, it is very dicey. We do have our RSI above 50 and 70, which is awesome. Sorry, I didn't cover that in other videos. I'll be sure to keep it on moving forward. I also do use the 250 and 21-day moving averages, but that's on my XNES MT4 MetaTrader part, and I will give updates for that moving forward. Yeah, free version. Anyway, so that being said, I don't see any entry opportunities. We could have got a confirmation here, but then we closed bearish instead of bullish. So yeah, for the time being, it's just going to be awaiting opportunities. CHF JPY, I still fully believe that the bears are in control here, and JPY is super strong. That being said, we have a break and retest, which is currently in play. However, I'm not getting a bearish signal on the 1 hour yet to actually go in and confirm that I'm willing to take a short trade just yet. I would like to see how this closes. I can see reactions already happening on this level. Depending on what happens here, if we do get a signal for a short trade, I would be more than happy to take it. I am looking to short this pair, and we are moving in a very nice bearish channel. So there is some confluence validity to that. Our RSIs do have some divergence right there, and kind of there. On the 4 hour, taking a look here, it was overextended for a period of time. So yeah, we are on a bit of a correctional type of phase. But yeah, that being said, RSIs right now Oh yeah, we do have some divergence on the 15 minute. Interesting. Okay, but anyway, I would like to see that signal come through on the 1 hour because of the strong bullish close here. But again, we are at the 168.7 level, which leads me to think that we could have a good short sometime soon, sometime today. But yeah, that's just an analysis for the week ahead. Um, I also do fundamental analysis. However, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to keep it nice, short, and sweet for the first upload. But I will probably be adding separate fundamental analysis to the page moving forward. If you like the content, please like and subscribe and drop me a message and let me know what you think about my analysis. And if you would just like to talk and work together on chart patterns and maybe even if you've seen something that you would like to point out within my analysis that you think might go against yours, more than happy to sit down, discuss it. And yeah, looking forward to hearing from you all, and I will catch you in the next video.